Welcome back. It is a Thirsty Thursday edition of Liquid Lunch on Newsmax TV. I'm John Tobacco. We're coming to you live, as we do every day, Monday to Friday, noon to 2 Eastern, from the Question Tequila Studios. Today we are downtown. We're on Broadway, and just a stone's throw away is the New York Stock Exchange. We just had Dr. Michael Busler, professor of finance at Stockton University, on talking about how the market's been down 800 this week. But it seems to have stabilized today. As we speak right now, the Dow is up about 35 points, which is a nice oasis after a few days of volatility because of the uncertainty of what's happening on the geopolitical side, and of course the uncertainty of these congressional leaders who want to continue to extend the Mueller probe, and the uncertainty of impeachment scares the markets just a bit. My friend joins me now. It's Sam Markstein, and Sam is the political director for the Republican Jewish Coalition. Sam, I want to thank you for joining us on Liquid Lunch today. One of the people that I've been beating up pretty hard on today is Congressman Max Rose. He's a Jewish congressman, and he represents a district in Staten Island and Brooklyn that went overwhelmingly for Trump, 57% for Trump. In the presidential election, Staten Island was 82% for Trump in the Republican primary, so he's in the middle of Trump country. He promised us in an op-ed a couple of weeks ago that he was not for impeachment, and now he's flipped, and it seems like he's cozying up to Nancy Pelosi and the squad, and they changed his mind. As a freshman incumbent, that's probably bad news.
All I would say to that, John, is that you got a lot of folks in Congress right now who believe that it's important to negate the results of the 2016 election. We believe at the RJC that there is a lot to look into as far as some misdeeds that may have been done over in Ukraine by the Bidens, and we think that that deserves a full investigation. But at the same time, I think we have to look at folks who are going to be supportive of the president, and that's what RJC is going to be planning to do over the next several weeks. Is we're going to be investing in technology, data analytics, focus group testing, message testing to make sure that we're making as big of an impact supporting candidates that support this president and Republican candidates up and down the ballot. So whether that's Representative Lee Zeldin, who's also out on Long Island, great friend of the RJC, great friend of Israel, great friend of Jewish values, we're going to be supporting him. We're going to be supporting candidates across the country that are on the right side of this.
So you guys also supported Ari Fleischer and Norm Coleman to try to enhance and increase outreach to American Jews. How is that working out for the RJC?
So Ari is a very important member of our board. He's a board member here in New York, and he's one of our top people that we consult with on all sorts of things, whether it's communications or strategy. He's a great friend of the organization, and we've got lots of friends of the organization here at RJC in New York and around the country. We're very blessed to have a lot of great supporters for RJC because they know that we make a serious impact when it comes to elections and supporting candidates that support our issues and our values, and we're looking forward to doing that in 2020 and beyond.
Here at Liquid Lunch, we're big supporters of the president, his policies. I've had many Jewish leaders on who say he's done more for Israel and Jews than anyone they can think of in a very long time, including moving the embassy, like many people have said they would do, but he did it. Yeah. You guys are doing outreach to the Jewish community for the 2020 election. How is it going in battleground states like Ohio and Florida?
It's going great, and I would say that the map actually extends beyond just Ohio and Florida. We're looking at Pennsylvania, we're looking at Arizona, we're looking at Georgia, we're looking at Wisconsin, Michigan, Minnesota. We're really looking to expand the map and go after the Jewish community and folks that really care about the issues that the president has been so good on, whether, like you said, moving the embassy to Jerusalem, whether it was, recognizing Israeli sovereignty over the Golan Heights, signing into law the Taylor Force Act, and on and on. The list goes on. And like you said, if Hillary Clinton were president, we wouldn't have our embassy in Jerusalem, the eternal capital of the Jewish people. So when the facts come out, and we look forward to doing that over the next 12 to 13 months in support of this president and candidates that are on the right side of those issues, we're going to make the case that the voters will decide, and we expect that they'll be voting in a way that is beneficial for themselves and for the issues that they care about.
Thank you, Sam Markstein, political director for the Republican Jewish Commission, Coalition. And thank you for watching Liquid Lunch. We're going to take a quick break. On Liquid Lunch, we always bring on the guests who know where the rubber meets the road. And every other day, you hear from Nancy Pelosi's little squad mates something that's anti-Israel, and it just keeps happening. And the Democrats don't do a damn thing about it. Sam Markstein and his group are doing something about it, and that's why we have these type of guests on the show. We bring on real people for real talk. Sam, thank you very much for joining us.
Sure.
Thank you for watching. We're going to take a quick break. I still haven't heard back from Congressman Max Rose, so we're going to call his offices on live television right after this.